Hi, today I'm going to show you guys how to get this glowy sun-kissed makeup look that will also protect your skin from the sun while keeping your makeup on all day. This is a sweat-proof glowy summer makeup tutorial. So if you want to see how I get this look, keep on watching. The first thing you want to do is definitely use your sunscreen. I like using physical sunscreen, and this one is by Too Cool for School. It is super blendable, and you've seen this in my past videos. It's just a really solid sunscreen, and all of you guys that tried it really loved it, so I'm really happy to share this with you guys. It is the mild Cica sun lotion by Too Cool for School, and yeah, I just use it as a moisturizer instead of a regular moisturizer in the summertime, just because I like to keep it light. I don't like to apply too much. Next, I'm going to use this COOLA mineral primer. I think it's the Dream primer. It is super nice. It is fragrance-free, and also it is a physical sunscreen. And if you've used the mineral veil primer, this one feels just like that one, but with a higher SPF rating, and it just fills out your pores and makes your makeup like adhere nicely and smoothly. And even if you don't want to wear foundation, you can just pop this on. So I really like it, and it protects your skin from the sun as well. Next, we're gonna correct our under eyes and just any discoloration and greenness in our skin. I like using this salmon corrector by PERIPERA. It's super affordable, and it just blends really nicely. A salmon corrector would just reflect light and correct any blueness and greenness that you have in your skin. So if you use this, you can use less foundation and concealer. Yeah, so next up, we are going to use a long wear foundation, and it's good to invest in a very long wear and waterproof foundation. And for me, it's this BOBBI brown, I think SPF 15 foundation. I forgot what the name was, but it stays on all day, and it just matches my skin tone really well. Yeah, I really like it. A good tip to have is use a cold blender and sort of work the foundation into the skin and press it into the skin so it feels like skin, I guess. I don't like to apply too much. I just massage the product into the skin. Before we forget, let's prep our lips. I'm using this Agave Lip Mask by Bite Beauty. It's really the best lip mask I've used so far, and it just makes your lips look a little bit plumper while providing moisture. Next, I'm using the SAEM Cover Tip Concealer. This one has SPF as well. I'm using the shade 1.5, and I find that it's just the perfect shade. It's super affordable, and it just works really nicely, and it blends so easily and nicely that you can't go wrong with this foundation. I think it comes in 3 shades. I'm using the middle shade. Yeah. Next up, to achieve that glow from within look, use a liquid highlighter. And I think you've seen this on my channel before, and if not, then this is, I think this is from the SAEM or the Face Shop. I totally forgot, but it works so nicely, and it just provides nice glowy dewiness that doesn't feel heavy on the skin, and it's like undetectable as well. Even when I'm applying this contour stick, you can still see the glow, so I really like this product. This contour stick is a cool tone one by Pony Effect, I think. It's in the shade Confidence, and it's really blendable and just nice to use. I use it around my eyes too, and I wing it upwards just like that, just to give it some definition. When you blend it out, it makes your eyes look more lifted and more smoky without actually, lifting your eyes, I guess. This just warms up the skin and gives it a more like glowy, sun-kissed look. Also gives the face some definition, because I am sick in this video and I look extra sick and pale, so that really just helps. Next, I'm going to use an HD powder. This one is by Pony Effect, and I'm just going to dust it all over my skin. I'm going to put a little bit extra where I'm going to contour and apply more powder product later, so it blends nicely. And okay, so for sweat-proof makeup, I like to apply a lot of powder with a damp sponge around the nose and the mouth area. This sets everything and just keeps the sweat from coming out. Even when the sweat comes out, it still stays intact, the makeup. So that's a really good tip I like to give. And next up, just apply your brow product as usual. I'm going in with a clear brow gel after using a brow pencil to make the hairs all stand up. This one is the Boy Brow by Glossier, and anybody that's used this will attest to how great this product is. I'm using the clear one. Next, we're just going to lightly define the eyes using a taupey transition shade. This is just apply a wash all over the lids and wing it upwards a little bit so it gives it more definition. And this palette is by Wet n Wild, super affordable and super pigmented, so definitely a good find. And I'm just defining all over the eyes and winging it upwards. Next up, using a dark brown color, I'm going to line it next to the eye line and just define the eyes a little bit more, and like I said, use upward motions to make the eyes look a little bit more lifted instead of downwards this time. Just take your time and work the pigment in and make it look as natural as possible. We are going to tightline the eyes next for some extra definition and make, I guess, the lashes look a little bit darker, just because sometimes when you apply powder on the lashes, it might make it look like powdery and ashy. We're just trying to avoid that. I'm also going to tightline the bottom just a little bit, actually below the waterline, not tightline. Okay, next up is blush. I'm going to use this bronzer, and this is a sun bronzer by Rimmel, super inexpensive and just a nice shade for warming up the face. I'm going to use it as blush in the center of the cheeks to give it that like sun-kissed flush, and after that I'm going to apply it right above where the tail of the brow starts to give it sort of like a sunburnt look a little bit, I guess. I don't really know how else to describe it, but apply it on the tip, on the bridge of the nose as well, avoiding the tip and the middle. Actually, just apply it on the middle. Next, using this LABIOTTE wine lip product. It's a really nice shade. I'll link the shade down below. I don't remember, but I got some on my teeth. I don't know, this always happens to me. I'm sure it happens to you too, or not, I don't really know, maybe I'm just bad. But just blend it out with your fingers and feather it out. It's such a nice hydrating pigmented color that it's really nice. Next, I'm going right in the 3CE lip tints, velvet lip tints. You know, these are really great products and it just keeps the lips really hydrated. Next, I'm just gonna blot off the excess with a tissue. And what I like to do is also do like this motion, just apply powder on the side of the lips so it lasts longer. That way your lips won't budge throughout the day. Next, we're gonna add some inner corner highlight with this waterproof pencil, and I like to use these pencils to highlight a little bit as well, just to catch the light, and also it's waterproof. Gel pencils are usually really waterproof, so it works really well for that if you're sweating and stuff. I'm gonna add some little fake lashes and fill in my brows with this thin pencil, and you can go ahead and change and do your hair. I wanna add some texture to my hair, so I'm using this Way Texture hairspray to add some texture. And what you want to do is just flip your hair around and spray it to the roots and push it upwards. This way it gives your hair a lot of volume, and look how easy it is to style my hair. After using that spray, it just provides some body and some, I guess, just some volume basically. Yeah, it's really easy, and it just poofs up and makes your hair look more alive, even though it's dead. Next, I'm gonna actually add a little bit more of that highlighter on top just to create some extra glow. I didn't want to apply too much at first, but now I think I can apply a little bit. I dropped my highlighter, which sucks. And this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. Apply more powder where you crease more or need more protection, but yeah, you can tailor this as you need, but these are the products that will help protect your skin from the sun while looking glowy and flawless. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to comment and thumbs up this video. Let me know what you think and what you want to see in my next videos. And also, thank you guys again. Thank you. I'll see you guys. Bye.